Listen, I have the right to marry as many wives as I want.
Oh, that's fine. Congratulations.
Imagine discovering your husband secretly married another woman while your 3 children were waiting for him at home. Would you forgive him or make a decision that changes your life forever? Watch till the end and tell me where you're watching from and whether I did the right thing. My husband married a second wife without telling me, so I made a decision he'll never forget. Your husband just got married. The message entered my phone at exactly 2:17 p.m. At first, I laughed nervously. My husband, David, had traveled to Abuja that morning for what he called an urgent business meeting. Before leaving, he kissed our 3 children goodbye, our 2 boys and little girl, and even promised to bring them gifts. So, how could he suddenly be getting married? Then another message came, this time with pictures. My hands started shaking immediately. There he was, my husband, dressed in white traditional attire beside another woman, smiling proudly as guests sprayed money on them. The room suddenly felt hot. I couldn't breathe. For 12 years, I stood beside that man through everything. When he had nothing, I sold my gold jewelry so he could start his business. I stayed awake helping him type proposals at night while carrying babies on my back. I managed the home, raised our children, and protected his reputation everywhere. And this was my reward, a secret second marriage. I called him immediately. He declined my call. Again, declined. Then, finally, his message came. Please stay calm. I'll explain everything when I come back. Stay calm? At that moment, my whole body trembled with anger. But when I looked at my children sleeping peacefully beside me, I made a silent decision. I would not destroy myself because of a man. I cried quietly that night, not because I lost him, but because I finally realized the man I loved never truly valued me. The next day, my husband returned home confidently with his new wife. Yes, he brought her into my house, as if I was supposed to accept it like a normal thing. And the worst part, the woman already knew about me. She knew he had a wife. She knew he had 3 children, but she pretended to be innocent, acting sweet in front of everyone while secretly enjoying my humiliation. His mother supported everything. A man can marry more than one wife, she said proudly. His sisters mocked me quietly. Some relatives even expected me to fight for him. But I did something nobody expected. I became calm, dangerously calm. I stopped arguing, stopped crying in public, stopped begging for explanations. Instead, I started planning my future. You see, while everyone thought I was just a housewife, I had quietly helped build my husband's company from the beginning. I understood the business better than most of his staff. So while he wasted money impressing his new wife, I focused on something more important. My children. I opened a small side business using the skills I learned helping him over the years. At first, I sold products online quietly. Then I started consulting small businesses. Slowly, money started coming in. I saved every naira carefully, while the second wife bought expensive wigs and posted fake happiness online. I was building a future. 3 years later, karma finally arrived. My husband's business collapsed completely. One bad investment destroyed everything. The friends who praised him disappeared overnight. The expensive cars vanished. The luxury lifestyle ended. Debt swallowed him completely. Suddenly, the same man who once ignored me could barely feed himself. Then reality hit the second wife too. The shopping stopped. The vacations ended. And love quickly disappeared when poverty entered the house. Soon, they started coming to me secretly. At first, his mother came pretending to check on the children. Then she asked for money. I refused politely. A week later, my husband himself came. The proud man who once embarrassed me publicly now stood at my gate looking weak and tired. Our children are suffering too, he said softly, but I already knew the truth. The second wife had sold most of her belongings. Their rent was unpaid. Sometimes they begged neighbors for food. Still, I refused to rescue them, not because I was wicked, but because I had spent years rescuing a man who never appreciated me. This time, I chose myself and my children. Instead of wasting money saving people who destroyed my peace, I invested harder. I bought land, then another one, and another one. Everything I purchased was in my children's names. My 2 boys, and my little girl. While they mocked me years ago, they never imagined I was quietly becoming successful. Then the biggest opportunity of my life came. A business partner in United States of America offered me a chance to expand my business abroad. The day my visa got approved, I cried, not tears of pain, tears of victory. The same woman they thought would beg and suffer was now leaving the country with her children to start a new life. The day we entered the airport, my children hugged me tightly. "Mummy, are we finally happy now?" my little girl asked. I smiled through tears. "Yes, my love." And for the first time in years, I truly meant it. Today, we live peacefully in United States of America, New York City precisely. My children attend good schools. I own properties back home, and my business continues to grow. Meanwhile, the man who once destroyed his family lost everything chasing temporary pleasure. People still whisper about how his entire family fell into poverty after insulting the woman who helped build their success. But me, I learned something powerful. Sometimes revenge is not fighting. Sometimes revenge is surviving, succeeding, and becoming impossible to destroy. So tell me honestly, did I do the right thing by refusing to help them after everything they did to me? Comment yes or no, and tell me your location before you scroll. Follow for more emotional stories, shocking betrayals, and unforgettable endings.